I got a good story and stuff to tell right now, man. Cause, man, I used to sit up in here and had a crew of people that I used to just met online. But I also had some real life friends to be able to help me out and stuff. Cause back then, I used to go through those casino missions, had a hard time doing it. And I used to get beat. Me and my real life friend used to get beat up all the time in GTA in those missions until we finally had some people to come through. I'm not gonna say their names because they go on YouTube and they know who I am. But at least one of them, who I still talk to on a regular, he jokes, but he jokes a little bit too damn much. And when my real life friend had to be offline and he couldn't be able to play for a little while, online for a while, the only place where I found purpose was with these four that I actually met online, that one of them actually helped me out. I went through they helped me out with the Standard Pacific heist. They helped me with the Doomsday heist. They helped me catch up, and when that new casino came out, when that arcade came out, the arcade came right on out. And what happened was that they helped me beat that joint, and I used to help them beat it. We used to even play survival. And one of the guys, and the one that used to always just joke and troll and stuff, I mean, some of them, I think, don't just mess with him no more. I mean, they'll still talk every little once in a while. I don't know, but me and him are still cool, and me and the rest of them are still cool. And what happened is that one of them have been through it all so much. Went through the Survivor Series. We all went through the Survivor Series or the casino heist so much that he got rich. Even more so than I did. He was in his 100 millions. When he turned around and finally said that he was going to officially stop. One of them might still play from time to time. But we haven't really done much together. The other ones, I know the third one, I ain't heard shit from him. And the fourth one and I hear from him a little bit more than I do the others. But I think about at least talking at least to two of them to see if we're still cool. You know? And there's a lot of YouTubers on GTA, and I can look at their money. I can look right into their money, and you know what I see? They have close to 100. They're anywhere between over 100 to 500 million dollars on there. Like there's one guy named Putter, very popular. I noticed he got all the money in the world in GTA. Another YouTuber, The Professional, got a bunch of money on that joint. The highest amount I ever got to was 16 million. And that's only because I love my damn cousin to talk to me about gearing up for some type of Los Santos and Blaine County war that anybody mess with us, we're gonna just shoot them down. And you know what? That's understandable. But at the same time, I allowed myself to spend up to damn near $10 million on stuff that I'm probably not gonna just use that much anyway, but I still have it in case I'm in need of it. But I'm looking forward to getting to at least before any time that Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out in the next 2 or 3 to 4 years from now, that I look forward to getting up to a few hundred million. I'd rather get to up to 100 million and be okay. But I would really like to get up past 100 million, get at least up to 200 or 300 million. But because I gotta go to work for 5 days straight, and because I got a Nintendo Switch, and I like to play that, because sometimes I even actually get in on some of those Switch, on those YouTube videos, and it don't even have to cost a thing. All you got to do is just be simply friends with them. No money at cost. All you got to do is show up, have the same system, and become friends with them at some point, and be very active whenever you can. Like, there's a few times that I be on Mario Kart and playing with a few of these YouTubers, which doesn't really cost anything. Play Splatoon 2 still. And I got Splatoon 3 in the layaway right now, paid for. Just waiting for September to come through. Still playing Nintendo Switch games now, which slows down my progress in GTA for wanting to make up to 100 mil. And even pass up to 200 to 300 mil. And I may not always and they're not necessarily what I would call extremist when it comes to GTA. They just invested a lot of time. They invested in having huge amount of friends that when they get on, some people that you got the chance to play with last night, and you got to have a good time, and then the next night you get with a few more of your friends that they help you, you help them. It's like a back and forth situation, something that even I am willing to do, and I'm actually doing it at this point. That's what I'm doing in this. And I don't think I have it like that as friends on we'll call it, that plays Grand Theft Auto all the time. I mean, there's some people, and I know a lot of them, every time they see me on Grand Theft Auto 5 online, and invested a lot of time in it. Hell, I even slowed completely down. I completely halted in my WWE gameplays, my Demon Slayer gameplays, my Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Strikers. Like a small obsession, but I'm helping out other that knows a few things but I also have somewhat of a spending habit as well. Well, that's how I look at it. But if I could be able to find a way we could make this big money, and I know there's a glitch in the Cayo Perico heist, that all you gotta do is once you fill your bag up in silence, and it could be up to 4 people. 2 people get gold. 2, once you're in the compound. 1 person gets fill their bag up with nothing but drugs and money at that airstrip in that little hangar. But you gotta be 1 person to fill it up. And they're gonna wind up leaving a little bit behind, because once it's those 3, and I really mean the first person you help out is the person that's supposed to, because it's for y'all. The first person you need to do it for is let them gain that money and the drug, the weed, and El Rubio's on, but you still gotta be quiet and get rid of that first guard in front of that door, and nothing but headshots. So most of y'all know this already. Get that weed and the money. But here's the thing. 2 of y'all can't do it all at one time. The first person out of the 4 gotta get that money and the drugs first. The second person could go in there, and whatever's left, that's where you go get it. You get whatever the first person couldn't get, because their bag be full. You gotta have the long fin, and you gotta have the drainage entrance. So once that second person do it, the next thing you wanna do, then you gotta make sure you headshot the first guy to your left. If he doesn't drop a key, trust me, you go to the where you came out at from the Janish tunnel, go up to the go up the other stairs. That's where you first, yeah, but it's to your right, but you gotta make it 2 people. And the way that it's done and not get caught by the juggernaut, you gotta stand right where that balcony stops and turns to the left and turn back again. Where those 2 tables and stuff at, you gotta have that distance, because you can't go hard, because you're gonna get caught by the person patrolling on that other side. Pop one of them, and you gotta pop them both in the head with a bullet in the Cayo Perico heist in GTA. One of them gonna drop it, and when that person walks off, you run up and grab it. If that person to the left already got it, then you turn back, you go back to that little, where you made your entrance at. Down those first flight of stairs, back up the stairs, go all the way. And when you bend that corner, there's gonna be a guy jumping over a balcony, and then gonna turn to the left and go back up in that little walkway. Pop him in his head. Go right into where, okay? Turn to your immediate right. Don't go fully straight. Go to your right and keep close to the wall. If you see a soldier standing with the blue cone of vision right at the wall, don't go there yet. Let them turn around, let the juggernaut go. The juggernaut is going to keep on walking, and that's when you run and hug the wall. You're going to still be silent as long as they don't catch you. And then when you get to the main gate, you wait for one of those soldiers to pass that little gate, gated doorway and comes to, but you gotta be quick and to shoot him in his head. Because if you shoot him in front of that main gate and that other gate, then you have to use a key. Especially the one where you have to use that key for the gate. That other soldier gonna spot it. Then, that's where the other three, the host, or at least the most experienced who's listening, one must go down there and watch for the Juggernaut. Juggernaut go up the stairs, like goes to the left and goes and busts that right. That's where you go in, and not necessarily the Juggernaut, but also that other soldier, because that other soldier gonna stand right there at that stairway too, and turn back and go by that gate where you have to use a key, and that's your time to pop it. In between that time that the Juggernaut got his back turned and that other guard got his back turned going to that gate, you go up, you go to that whatchamacallit, pop him in his head. If he ain't dropped nothing yet, when you come out, go to your immediate right. There's gonna be another soldier right there. Pop him in the head. If he got the gate key and the other person got the key, and the guy and the first three guys that you encounter, one of those three have the key card, then all you gotta do is run up to the doggone office. But before you gotta dispose of that one guy, go into the office, pop that doggone one soldier in front of his office without getting caught in the head, go in there, pick up that key card, that second key card, get in that safe, take the money. Then you go downstairs and watch out for the Juggernaut, because he might have went back down there and coming back up that car with us, because he already went back down them stairs patrolling, and he might come back up that same stairs where you came to go get your second key card. But wherever he's going, stay out of sight. But instead of going down that stairs, go through that gate and round up your friends. Go back through that little gate. Turn, and when you go and turn to your immediate right, and y'all jump down, as long as they don't see you, unlock the basement door, and the person with the full bag gotta stick down there. You gotta unlock both doors, because both of the basement doors do that fingerprint scanner. One person gets the gold once y'all put both of the key cards in there at the same time, and then once you do that, that's one person. Because the other person that had theirs partially filled up, they're going to need to fill up too. And what you do, if there's any pictures down there in that room too, let them cut that picture. The one. Then, y'all go up. Y'all walk out of there, but whatever y'all do not get the main objective. Because before everybody fill their bags. Because if you fill your bags, if you get that, more people will come. So the person with the filled bag first, just stand there and just don't touch it. Don't be hard-headed. You go out of that, you go to your right, watch out for the Juggernaut, wait for that Juggernaut to run on off, and there's going to be a little small room. You have to stick your key card in at the same time, walk right in there without getting caught, Then the person who started off getting gold first gets the rest of the doggone gold. Will at least be able to get almost half of it, and they'll be full. Let that other person get the gold, and y'all got it. However, there is a slight problem that I didn't add in at the first part. That when you walk, when that soldier that I say that be walking, and you see those two guards and stuff that you done shot down at first to get a key card, at the same time, there's gonna be one person that's gonna be walking back and forth in an L-shaped like patrol. Huh? Yeah? But yeah. You gotta pop him. One of y'all just gotta pop him, but not in the sight of that, on the surveillance camera. Because when he go in front of that door, and he, in that reverse L patrol, wait till he gets all the way up to the balcony. When his back is turned, pop him. So when you're ready to go back, so when you are capable of getting past the juggernaut, once you come out of the left part, you got the juggernaut to worry about. Don't let him see you. There's another soldier. Don't let him see you. They're in the same path. Let them walk past it. Sometimes it might let them actually go back twice. Once that happens, you go right into and once you're out of sight, you go right up to that door. The two key cards again. And then that second person who ain't got the rest of that gold gets the gold, and whatever money that's in that room, get that money. And if there's a picture in there, get the picture. Everybody full. And then tell them. Get the objective. If you got to use that safe, use the safe. If you got to use that cutter, use the cutter. And as soon as you're done doing that, the only thing is that the person that get that cutter has to wait. Don't move from that basement. And when that happens, they have to let the other people come back to you. Have to sneak towards back to you. Sometimes you have to move that door just a little bit. Or at least try to check outside where the juggernaut at. And any other soldiers, if they're not there, because they got their backs turned and they don't see you, regroup at the basement. And when you do that, from that right entrance, you go out the left entrance. And once you go through that left entrance, you gotta go. You gotta wait for that juggernaut to pass again. It may seem a lot, but if you could keep your patience and let that juggernaut go away and walk, you could walk up towards the courtyard right beside where you first came through, when you had to hug that wall. But you got to take out a single soldier. Take him out. Go up to the main gate. And when you get out of there, everybody go to the left. Stay with each other. and you jump into the Pacific Ocean and you swim all the way out. Then once you've done that, all y'all gotta swim and put your rebreathers on. Because you gotta use your rebreathers to get into the drainage tunnel. And you gotta use it to get out of there. Once you're out, the glitch goes like this. When you see your character shake the hand of the guy, you need to completely exit the host, not the followers, but the host. And let's not forget, you gotta give out at least, you gotta be down to 25%, no, you gotta be down to 15%, and everybody gotta have close to the maximum. You have 15, and everybody else gets the biggest cut, with only one person having the biggest, a 5% biggest cut out of them all. But you as the host gotta have 15. And when that happens, and you see the cutscene, you're prepared to get out of Grand Theft Auto at that point. Your friends will have the money. And all they gotta do is run the mission back with you. The exact same way. However, there is a catch. You and them cannot do it the first time host. Meaning, if it's your first time being the host for the Cayo Perico heist, if you're the first time being a host ever in the host, and to those who know what that means is, if you complete it the first time, you gotta go back through the preps and stuff like that again to get it. That's right. You gotta go back and get it. You gotta go through it the first time and then reset the heist back up, and anywhere from your second time, and you could do it as many times as you want to and do the glitch as many times, and y'all can run it back and forth anytime y'all see fit, and y'all can do it. Trust me. And they could run it back with you as long as it's not their first time, and y'all can make a lot of money even when it's just the two of y'all. And if it's the two of y'all, the less there are of you, the more money you get. The more money your partner gets. You know why? Because they'll wind up close to 2 or 3 million, depending on what that prize is. I got that damn statue, that Sapphire Panther statue, that'll get you close to 3 million if you're not caught, or you've not lost no money. But with that, I say thank you for being patient. You'll see this on maybe Discord or at least somewhere on Discord where people play GTA, and especially on YouTube, because this is going on YouTube. But until then, I'll catch you later.